Hello. Hello. The sound wasn't doubling up, was it? Um, I don't. Something about OBS changed, and I can't I can't monitor the stream properly, so like I didn't know. Okay, it wasn't doubling. Okay, because I realized I didn't know because I had it put on a certain setting, so it might have been quiet the first like minute. I don't know. I should have probably like tested it before. Oh well. Did you guys like it though? Did you like it? Isn't it cool? It's pretty cool, right? It was Pog? Yeah. The music, it reminds me of like Kirby or something. I was getting like Kirby vibes from it. Hi Mari. Hi Suki. Yeah, you like the paper cutouts? Yeah. I was kind of going for that vibe. A big thank you to Julie, my Vtuber sister. They're the ones who made it. So, yeah. I commissioned it from them. And I think it ended up being like a lot more work than I originally thought it was going to be, so really like I can't really thank her enough. Yeah. Okay. So how is everyone? I'm tired. It's yeah, it's morning. New Paper Mario DLC. I heard those games are really good. I think I remember playing one of them, but I don't have like much nostalgia for them like everyone else does. Everyone seems to have like big nostalgia for that game. For those, I guess it's a series. There's multiple of them. But yeah, I'm gonna like leave for college in like an hour, so it's gonna be another short stream. Currently drinking raspberry iced tea. Nice. I just have water. I was drinking coffee earlier. Didn't make me any less tired, unfortunately. It doesn't really work for me. I don't know. That's all I can really describe it as. Like it I don't know. Like I can kind of feel it, but it doesn't like make me feel awake or anything. It kind of just like makes me feel I don't know. I can't really like I don't know. It makes me feel off, to be honest. Like I don't even think it makes me feel more awake or more alert. It just like puts me off that more than anything. So I don't know. Maybe I should stick to tea. Who knows? Maybe. It's 2 p.m. and the sun just came out. It's been gone for centuries. Really? Where did it go? Did it go on vacation? Speaking of which, I don't know what I'm gonna do next time I get like a break. I might try that I might try that trip again that I was going to take months. Well, I think it was like a month ago. The thing is, like, I've been like so busy recently that like I don't know. I don't know how well I'm gonna do, to be honest. Like, sure, like I'm fine after a week, but I feel like the more I do it, like the more I'm on this this schedule, like I don't know. I just hope I don't burn out is basically what I'm saying. Not like from streaming, just like in general, like general burnout. Cause like I don't know. I've like it took me like pretty. I mean, I've only been like working. I've only had a job for like a year, but it's felt like centuries. Like it's felt like so long. Like I've had it for so long, and it's like, and I'm already like, I feel like, can I retire yet? Like I don't know how people do it. Like they don't retire until like they're 70. I don't know how many years of work is that? Like 50? Jeez. I don't know. I couldn't have the same job. There's like people at my workplace that have been working there for like 25 years or something like that. What's your job? It's just like just have a little job at the grocery store just for some extra money. It's not like a big. I used to work there a lot more, but you know, I'm going to college now, so. But yeah, basically like. Well, I don't know. I should probably stop complaining. It's not that bad, to be honest. It's not that bad. I'll be fine. It's just that I don't have a lot of time to do much outside of school and work. Like I guess I have enough time to stream, but that's it. Hi, Julie. I showed your intro that you made. I finally set it up. Though I think it was muted like the first minute. So whoops. I don't know. It said it was playing audio, but I don't think I had it on the right setting. Oh, you fixed it, you think? Okay. Well, you can send me the files then if you want. You can send me the fixed version. Oh, right. You know that music stream that we did? Like, what was it? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna look, and if it's like, if it's been like more than a month, then I'm gonna be mad, because I feel like I haven't streamed at all since then. Like, I barely streamed. When was that? Yeah, it was like a month ago. That's what I feared. Oh, you got over an art block? That's nice. Man, I really you know, I'm so mad at myself because I had think I had like plenty of time to stream yesterday, and I just didn't. And there's like so many games that I want to stream too, but I can't get to them. You know, because I always wait until it's too late, and then the most I can do is just a short stream like this. I want to do another really long stream. Those are always my favorite, but they're always so hard to pull off because I have to like basically like make sure I don't have anything to do that day, which is not often nowadays. Wobble dogs. Is that a real thing? Wobble dogs? But yeah, speaking, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, one of my music oh my gosh, I'm always like so iffy in the morning. I gotta like I gotta get used to it, I guess. I'm not used to like streaming as soon as I get up. Usually I've been up for a while. My brain is fried. Let me think. Oh yeah, one of my classes is called electronic music, and well, I think that speaks for itself. But recently we had to make like a song. And I don't know if I want to show it off, but because it's only like 20 seconds, but it was a lot better than what I made on stream. Like I actually I went back and listened to the thing I made on stream, and I kind of was like, I was kind of like, ugh. I remembered it being a lot better than it than it actually is. So then so I thought I could submit that, but no, I had to make something from scratch. And I had to rush it as well because I had no idea the deadline was in an hour. So I like super rushed and like made a like a little song. Actually, let me listen back to it. I've still got like a long way to go, but I think I've definitely improved. Like what I made before, I don't think I could like barely really call that a song, but I think this is basically like I'm shaping up to almost being able to make what can be called music, I think. Hopefully. That's what I'm telling myself, at least. I'm almost there. But, you know, if I just keep working, you know, doing my studies and all that, then I don't know, maybe I'll release something. I don't know. You know, I think it's good to start with like you know, non-lyrical music first, of course, but I don't know, like I really want to incorporate lyrics because I don't know, because I like it. Like electronic music is great, like just like, you know, like instrumental songs, but I mean I feel like every musician nowadays just makes instrumental songs, which is fine, but I feel like what's the point of making those kinds of songs if they're just gonna be like subpar? you know, because like there's so many like talented ones out there, so like why would I just be like a like an undercooked version, like a yeah, an undercooked version of like some other music artist that already exists. You know, I think like lyrics is what like really like. Oh, Shion, hello. Hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. But yeah, let me bring up the thingy I made. Oh god. Yeah, now I don't want to now I don't want to play it because I feel like people are going to judge me. I mean, I know none of you are going to judge me, but it's really like not it's I don't know. I think I'm getting there. Okay, let me okay. Um Wait, I need to bring chat up. Look, I'm still using this thing. Because to be honest, I kind of like I knew a bit about my class before. So I actually knew that like the first couple weeks we were gonna be using this program thingy. So I preemptively kind of did that stream as like a warm up. Oh, I should bring up both of them, honestly. I should bring up the first song I made. And then I'll compare it to this one, and it'll be like 1 week. It'll be like no what can I call this? Like it's like no music classes versus 1 week of music classes. Yeah, that's the point of comparison. This is what I made after 1 week of taking music theory, which we haven't even really gotten into music theory yet. Like we've just gotten into like reading notes. I actually learned some like small tidbits that were actually helpful. Like downbeats and upbeats, for example. I don't really like portray it here that much. I mean, I do have like a chord on each downbeat, and then double chord here. But like you can't like stretch notes in this program, so I tried my best. And also I didn't really know what I was doing. But it doesn't like break your ears, so I'm proud of that at least. I think I sent someone the old one. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is the first one that I made, and then this is now the second one. Okay. Alright. Oh, this is probably gonna be super loud. I'll save your ears. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I turn the desktop audio down. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to play this back, it's really bad. But okay. But we made this is the one we made on stream. Like like in like 10 minutes. So here it is. Oh god. Okay, that's a bit loud. Yeah, that was that. This was literally just like clicking random spaces, and I think it came out all right considering that. But then I actually got like a little lesson about this program, and then like some tips as well. So this was 1 week. Well, actually, wait. Well, no, I made this last night. So yeah, it's pretty much like a week and 2 days of music classes. Forgot how it actually sounds. Oh god. For 10 minutes is pretty good. I think I made the second one in like 45 minutes. Like it was like really late, like, or not really late, but basically like I submitted this at like 8:59 and it was due at 9. So so yeah, like 1 minute later and this would have been like late. So here it is. Then it loops. Can you make music? I'm learning. I'm learning. So yeah, that was that. Feedback. I don't I don't really know what feedback you could give really. But yeah. I mean, all I can really say is that I kind of... Well, first of all, I think the beat was like a lot less. Hello, hi, welcome. This time around, like I focused like less on the drum beat, because like the thing with this program is that there's no like mixing. You can't like alter the volume of anything, so if there's too much drums, then it kind of overpowers everything else. And also this is just like generally in a lower octave. You're learning English, albeit slowly. It's alright. Yeah, I'm sorry, I still don't know any Japanese. I haven't really had any time to study Japanese. I just started college again, so when I find time, I'm going to try to brush up on my Japanese again. The percussion doesn't mix? Yeah. I pretty much just repeated the same drum, right? I repeated the same beat, so it's just like 1 2 1 2 1 1 and 2 and, I think. I don't know. And these are like chords, I think. Also, I think like the reason why it was so hard for me to make anything that sounded like halfway decent is because the scale here, I only set it to major. This is pretty much only this is only like you know, C major scale, so that it's pretty much only like, you know, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. It's like only the white keys. And like if you've ever tried to make something, or if you ever tried to like even just like recreate melodies, I think most like good sounding melodies have like a lot of have a lot of the black keys. They're mostly black keys. Sometimes like entirely made up of the black keys. So I found it like extremely. You could add a different beat, or you can't. I mean, a crash. I mean, there's. I got 2 lines of drums here. You got, and you got, and that's all you gotta work. That's all you really have to work with. And also, I tried to like make it simple. Like, you can add. What you can do is that you can split the beats into more. Then you can have like a more complex drum beat. You can like have it be more complex that way. But I only had like less than an hour to make it, so yeah, that's why I didn't go all out. And I'll actually tell you my next project. I think what it'll be is like basically. Yeah, I should probably say what the criteria was for this project. Well, project in quotations, because like it's not much of a project, just more of an assignment. But yeah, basically, the only criteria was that it was 8 measures, and we had to use both lines of the drums, and that was pretty much it. Like, there was not much. Like, I definitely went above and beyond. I did, like, the thing is, you don't even have to make it like sound good, as long as it's like, you know, as long as you like follow the criteria, right? But I personally just can't, like, I can't bring myself to submit something that sounds like garbage. So I waste time trying to make something that I actually like. But yeah, basically, I think I did a much, you know. Yeah, I definitely tried, because I could have just submitted this. Like, I could have just I could have just like increased that, and then just like added it from here. Maybe like just repeated it. I don't know. But I decided to start from scratch. I think it sounds a lot better if you like, if you make it like the marimba. How do you even pronounce it? This marimba? I think it sounds a lot cuter. I think that part sounds nice. But it also sounds like oddly familiar. I don't know, like, I don't know where. I don't know where I've heard that. Submit. Chord 1, E major, instant success. Cute, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I only had the I only had. Oh, I don't like how it plays a note every time I click that. But I only had the C major scale to work with here. If I switch it to chromatic, then there's like infinitely more notes now. So before, it's like, you know, it's limiting, but it's a lot easier to make something, because there's just like arguably just like less notes to work with. So it just like, the process is just quicker. But I couldn't make something that I couldn't basically I couldn't go where I wanted to with it. Right, I think the next project is basically the same thing, but I think it has to go to... I think it has to go to... It was either 12 or 16 measures. And I think it had to use all three octaves here. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I guess I could just have like a really low... You just have like low bass notes. Maybe like chords. I don't know. I'm also wondering if I should try to challenge myself and do it in chromatic as well. Maybe pentatonic. I don't know. But yeah, basically I'm slowly getting there. And I think after this, I think we get to work in... Forget what program comes after this. I know GarageBand is like the final... That like we gotta like do the final project in GarageBand. So that isn't until like the second half of the semester, but I don't know what we do after this one. I think we just like... I think it's just like playing around in Audacity after this. Because part of it is like we learn about sampling and stuff like that. I think. Yeah, I took a look at like the assignments and stuff. Music sounds hard. It do. Oh, you sent me the edited version? Thank you. But yeah, maybe I'll even stream... If you guys want, I can like stream every time I have a new assignment. I can just stream it. Because like, you know, they take like 1 to 2 hours, like it, and it works out, I think. You know, I get to, you know, knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I feel like in most circumstances, I wouldn't be able to do homework while streaming, because I've tried that once. It was really bad. Like, I tried to write a paper while streaming, and I couldn't. Like, but that would be... I think it would be a little easier doing that. Like, I feel like part of it is just like my motivation to finish as well. But yeah, what really like... There's only like 6 other students in that class. And like one of them was literally like, oh yeah, I already produced music. And he like, and it was like the first day, and it was like, okay, everyone do a little thing in Chrome Music Lab, and then you know, show it to the class. And like, you just had mine, like, it wasn't the one I just made, but like it was just one that I did in like 15 minutes. So it was just like, do that, beep bop boop, you know. It was just very simple, very childish kind of thing. And then like this guy was like, look at mine, and he somehow made like a trap beat. but in, I don't even know how. I don't know. I think he just like, I don't know. Basically, he knew a lot more what he was doing than I did. Just make goofy sound effects. I really like music that's sampled with like memes. Those are pretty good. But yeah, we learn about like sampling stuff later, I think. GarageBand though, I actually had a bit of time with it. Um, it was a bit ago, it was a while ago, but they have like a lot of stuff in there now. Like you can do a lot with it. Like at least the Mac version. It's like super complex, and there's like and like there's like this feature. There's this feature exclusive to GarageBand, which is like an AI drummer, and basically what you can do is that you choose a genre of music. Well, you actually, okay, first you just make like a simple melody, or you make like everything except everything except the drums, right? And then when it's ready to add like a drum beat, it's like you can just choose like this AI drummer, and you choose the genre, you choose like how much like you can choose like each like drum part, and like choose like how much of each you want. You choose like there's like this like 8 directional like omnidirectional slider that you can like mess around with, which is like you can choose like how loud, quiet, fast or slow it is. And then like the AI drummer just like drums, and it just like makes like this super professional sounding like drum beat like under your music, and it's just like entirely original, but it's like you don't have to like do any work at all. Super crazy. There's large Japanese handsome man. What are you talking about? Oh, rap group? Oh, they're sampling Limp Bizkit. Like what? Like how much of Limp Bizkit? Like the whole songs? I mean, like I don't think like you can get exposed for sampling unless it's like very large chunks of instrumental, maybe. Like quite a bit. Oh, okay. I mean, I've seen some songs that were just like sampled in quotations, but it's just like an entire song, but just like the but just like the pitch is different, and then they just like layer on some other stuff on it, and it's like I'd hardly call that sampled, but yeah. Speaking of music, have you done a rhythm game stream? No, I don't think we played a rhythm game yet. I kind of wanted to do. Oh, Taiko. I know Taiko. I know that. I know that game. I tried to actually I think there's like an iPhone version, but like you have to pay for like that Apple Arcade thing. Um and then there's like an online version actually. There's like Taiko Drum Online. It's like a browser version, and it has like all of the songs, and it's completely free. But I tried it and it's really hard. No, I've never seen like an actual arcade version of that. Um, yeah, like like the only rhythm game I've ever seen at arcades is like uh, DDR, which is, you know, I'm not playing. I'm not playing DDR. You know, I can only I'm only willing to embarrass myself to a certain degree. I would play DDR, just not in public. I am not willing to show that side of me. Or it's more just like me struggling to like, you know, get used to it would be the embarrassing part. But if I was like any good, I don't think I'd be embarrassed to play. But personally, I really like the people who like maybe aren't so good, but like they make it really flashy. Like they'll like do like actual dance moves and stuff. One of the characters, a Mario Kart arcade game. I think I remember seeing something like that. That's the charm of the game? Well, then I don't want to play it. Simply, yeah. I'm not gonna play it if the point is to embarrass yourself. But yeah, I know there's like two types of players, like the ones that like hold on to the pole and then their legs just go like brrr, you know? And then there's like the people who you know make it classy. And if I had to choose how to play it, I'd probably go like, you know, I'd want to like be actually dancing rather than just feet stomping. I don't know. But I don't know how to dance, so that'll never happen. But yeah, I've never seen like taiko drums, or what other rhythm games are there, like pop? What's that one? The one with like seven different inputs, like, or I think it was 8. Is it Pop and Step? That one. I've never seen that one either. We don't really get a lot of, I don't think we get a lot of imported arcade games where I'm from. Cause like we're kind of not anywhere near where they would be made. Like it wouldn't like make sense to like fly over several continents just to place down your arcade machine. That like probably won't get any plays because nobody here knows what a rhythm game is or cares. Yeah. But yeah, I'd play rhythm game on stream. I kind of wanted to play the arcade game where you flip a table as hard as possible. I wish I've seen that game. Now I would play that game. I just know the one where like it's like one of those boxing thingies, like the little like punching bag that suspends on the ceiling. That it kind of looks like a uvula, and you just punch it. That one. And it's like the arcade, like the arcade game is basically just like, you know, punch the thing, and it like you gotta punch it as hard as you can, and then like it like rates your punch somehow. Probably just like from how like fast, or like, you know, cause like when it like you basically when you punch it, it like it gets like hit back into its little like hole thing that it stays in on the ceiling, and like I guess it like just calculates the force that it like hits the, that it goes back into its little hole. But yeah, I tried that game before. I think I actually got a pretty good score. I can't remember though. I like to think I got a good score. I've also seen a game where you have to like arm wrestle a robot. Yeah, pressure play, yeah. Or was it arm wrestling? I can't remember. It was either arm wrestling or basically what you did is like you grabbed onto this hand and you just had to grip as hard as possible. And it like rated your grip strength. I think I did that one. All of those like strength-based games though, I always feel like I'm gonna break them, even though I'm not really like particularly strong. It's just that like, aren't they made for kids? So like, I don't know, I don't want to break them. And I just feel kind of silly, using like my full strength for this like kids machine, you know? Like it kind of just makes you feel like even if you get like a good score, it's like then you're just like just left there winded, and you just feel like you just feel like the Joker, like you just feel like a joke. To break them to assert dominance. Some of them like they really like they sound like they're like they're about to break. Like the one that you punch, like you make the whole machine rattle. Like you can make like the whole machine rattle, and then it'll be like, oh, that was an okay punch. Like if that's the case, then I want to see what like a strong punch looks like. It probably like the whole thing would probably fall over, you know? But yeah, I think the first rhythm game I'd want to play on stream was I wanted to play Parappa the Rapper. I haven't played those games yet. I wanted to play them on stream maybe. That could be fun. I already know all the songs, but I want to play it. And yeah. And then after that, Club Penguin Nightclub. I don't even think I ever played the nightclub game. I was always I was for what was it called? Was it like ninjutsu? The card game. I played the card game. Yeah, I was like a black belt. And then I like succeeded the black belt, and then I got like this super cool samurai outfit. It was it card jitsu or card jutsu? I don't know. 3 Stories Arcade? Jeez. I don't even think I live anywhere near an arcade. I think I live like at least probably 30 minutes from a Dave and Buster's. Maybe. Dave and Buster's is pretty good. They got like a lot of stuff in there. I don't even know if they're still in business though. I mean, COVID probably. Damn, like. And also, like even like all of them are if they haven't gone out of business, then they're probably open now, right? And so I'd love to go to one, but the thing is that like I would just feel so dumb. I'd feel so dumb going there by myself, you know? Like, is that normal? Like, do people do that? I feel like in the more casual arcades, it's okay. Because, like, you just kind of walk in and you get to do whatever. But, like, I feel like places like Dave and Buster's is, like, a whole ordeal, right? Like, they have food, they have, like, a bar. They have, like, everything there, right? So I feel like if you go to a place like that, alone, then you kind of just feel like a doofus. Go to places alone a lot because you know you're epic. I mean, yeah. And have you seen a Dave and Buster's though? Like they're like huge. Like the scale of them is just absolutely massive, you know? And you only really get like families and like whole like friend groups going there. I don't think I've ever seen just like a lone gamer. Unless they're like one of those people that like have like the arcade game YouTube channels where they just like they just do like the crane game or like those expensive like phone giveaway, like those really like expensive games that you can like win like a phone or an iPad in. The ones that are like super rigged. There's like YouTube channels that like dedicate themselves to like filming them beat them. You don't have that in your country? Aw. I mean, it's alright. It's no different from any other arcade. It's just like a lot bigger. And most of the stuff there is just like, most of it nowadays, honestly, is just like giant like touchscreens that have like iPad games on them, to be honest. Oh, they used to have like these huge... You've been to big ones like that before alone? I mean, if you're in another country, then that would make sense because, you know, it's not like you know a lot of people there. Don't care, didn't ask energy. Maybe. It's not like, you know, it's not like anybody's gonna approach you. It's just like, I'm just like, I don't know. It's just like something that I feel, that I like feel to myself, you know? Like I'll just feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like afraid that I'll just be like lonely there. Like I'll just like get there, I'll like have fun for 10 minutes and then be like, and then just be like, man. Because, you know, that's entirely a possibility. That might happen. Like I remember at Dave and Buster's, there were like these huge touchscreens, and like they would have like stuff like Doodle Jump, like Fruit Ninja, like super. This was like super long ago, so it was like the golden age of like the iPhone games. Once I even played one, it was just a huge screen with like Infinity Blade on it. And that game is hype. I love that game. So like I was really and like I was like, oh, I play this game on my iPad all the time. I'm gonna roll this, and I did not win. Though it's not a kind of, it's not a like it's not a game that you're supposed to beat in one shot. It's like the whole point is to like restart and like get stronger. So like, you know, it makes sense that I didn't win with 1 credit, but hey, I could have. If you gave me that now, like now, I would roll. I would roll that game. But I don't even think, like, that game was like taken off the App Store so long ago. It would be amazing to me if there were still like touchscreens with that game still on it somewhere. Oh my god. I wonder if I could, cause like they would have to. I'm pretty sure like those big screens are just like running on like some Apple OS, right? They have to be. They didn't just make their own OS just to host iPhone games, right? So like if they were just like running on it on like iOS, then yeah, they would have had to. Then like, it probably like doesn't work anymore. I have no idea how the logistics of those games even work. You know what? It might have not run on iOS to begin with, to be honest, because like I feel like it must have been more like a port. Like they just ported it to like a very specific arcade machine type thing. Because like I doubt like it's like they're like exactly the same, right? So in theory, one of those giant screens with Infinity Blade on it, they exist. Hell, some maybe even some are sold somewhere, you know? Maybe you can get one for your own house. That'd be crazy though. I need to look into that. Like, who even facilitates the sale of these giant like touchscreens, you know? Like, the whole thing is just like baffling to me. Like, the first time I saw it, and it was like 10 years ago probably, where this started to be a trend, at least where I'm from. Because like kids nowadays, I guess they figured like they all just want to play phone games now, right? Like, they don't care about like classic arcade games. Like, they don't care about fighting games. They don't want to fiddle around with joysticks. They don't want to push buttons. They want to get their smudgy little fingers all over the screen. That's what they want to do. I would be very surprised if they still exist after COVID, though. Oh my gosh, imagine how many of them are sold. Where would they even be sold to? I bet no, they probably would have just been scrapped more so than sold. I'm really curious now. I want to like go to eBay and just like search up like Infinity Blade giant touchscreen. It would be crazy if I could get one just for myself. Those things were huge, right? Like, they were like the size of like a vertical monitor. Like, even bigger than that sometimes. Like, they were like the size of a small child. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I have to look that up. It's just the prospect of having one of those in my room would be so funny. But yeah, that's something to think about. Anyways, we've only been going for an hour, but let's see. Yeah, I should probably get going, honestly. Because my class starts in an hour. I have to hit the road, you know? So, thanks, thanks for stopping by, everyone. I'm sorry it has to be a short stream again. Every time you go to the arcade close to me. Oh, you get the high score in Dig Dug? Oh my gosh, I love Dig Dug. I love Dig Dug. We should just do a Dig Dug stream. I love Dig Dug. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna get going now. Thank you everyone for watching. And hope to see you all again soon. Hopefully for like a real stream next time. So whenever I'm free, I'm gonna try to do something cool. Alright. See ya, bye bye.